Hey guys, g'day. Well, this is my last chance to do this quick video that I wanted to do because this Dutch oven is getting sold in about 30 minutes. Okay, so I only have one shot to do this. I wanted to do a quick comparison between top of the line Le Creuset Dutch oven and an average priced Dutch oven. Okay, so and I will give you my thoughts on if it is worth it to pay a premium for the Rolls Royce of Dutch ovens, or the gold standard of Dutch ovens, which is the Le Creuset. Okay, so first let's talk about prices. This Le Creuset will cost you around 220 euros. The retail is actually around 300, over 300, but that's the official Le Creuset retail price. But many stores will sell them for around 220, so there's no reason to pay the full retail for that. So this will cost you around 220. This one will cost you around 100 euros, so maybe a little bit less, a little bit more, depending on where you buy from. And this is a brand called BK. It's a Dutch brand. I don't know if it's very well known around the world, but here in the Netherlands it's quite popular. So basically twice the price, which is the Le Creuset compared to the BK. Okay. So, do I think it's worth paying the extra 100 euros? My answer is yes. It is not an absolute resounding yes. There are reasons why you would pay the extra 100 euros, especially considering that this Dutch oven, or even this one as well, is a lifetime investment. Okay, so you pay the extra 100 euros once, and you could keep it for the rest of your life, provided that it's not abused. So in that sense, 100 euros is not actually that much. But having said that, if you really cannot, or you really don't want to pay the extra 100 euros, you should feel no regret, because this is also a fantastic cooking vessel. In fact, I bought this before I got this, and I actually thought that it was the best pot that I ever bought. So I'm very happy with it, and you should be too. There's really no regret not paying that extra 100 euros if you cannot or don't want to. And in terms of cooking performance, which I will not get into too much, I'm not really going to talk about that. But cast iron is cast iron, and unless you're a very professional chef, I really don't think you will notice a difference in performance between these two vessels, whether it's making stews or making soups, or anything like that. I mean, I certainly don't. The Le Creuset, you're paying for the brand name, you're paying for better quality, but this will do just as good a job as this one. Okay. So yes, the design, as you can see, basically the same. There's no real difference in the design. They are both 28 centimeters, and I should mention that this is a 5-year-old Dutch oven, whereas this is only about 6 months old. So in that sense, it's not a fair comparison, but it does. But I'll get to why this is better quality a bit later. After 5 years, this is almost new. I mean, I would say it's 80-90% new, so that's very, very impressive. Whereas this one is already showing a bit of age on the inside. Weight, they are both very close. This BK Dutch oven is actually a little bit heavier. This is about 6.2 kilograms. I weighed it on my scale. This one is just under 6. So there is a bit more weight here with this BK model. What I do like about the Le Creuset in terms of the overall design is that you get a much bigger cooking surface. Well, maybe not much bigger, but it is quite noticeably bigger. In fact, I'll just get a ruler quickly. Yeah, I would say this is about, this is almost a 25 centimeter cooking surface, and it's a 28 centimeter diameter oven, and this one you get around 23 or 22 and a half, I would say, approximately. So that's one good thing about the Le Creuset in terms of the physical design. Otherwise, yeah, pretty identical. This is not the newest model, so you get us smaller handles, which is a pity because I really do like the bigger handles. The handles on this one is also quite small. I mean, I can fit 3 fingers in it, but not really. Yeah, 4 is a bit of a squeeze. In terms of the quality, the rim of the Le Creuset is enameled. I mean, it feels like raw cast iron, but it is actually enameled. It's a clear enamel coating, and it also applies to the rim, the bottom rim of the lid. Where this, I really don't think is enameled. I might be wrong, but this really feels like raw cast iron. I don't really see a clear coating on it. I could be wrong. But either way, the quality of this rim does feel more premium, more polished, and the quality of this rim. The outside enamel is looks to be the same. I mean, I can't. This has stood up incredibly well after 5 years. There's some tiny scratches around the bottom, which is to be expected for its age. This is only 6 months old, so I don't expect any scratches or blemishes or signs of age. Which, I mean, that would be disappointing if I did see them, but fortunately it's not showing that yet. So yeah, I mean, I can't comment too much on the quality of the enamel as of this stage, but the inside is where the difference really shows. This, after 5 years, I think you can see it like that. You get a bit of light brown coloration on the surface, some very minor marks, but this has really stood up well. Whereas this one, there is visibly more signs of usage. This one I've been using approximately once a week for the last 5-6 months. It's quite a bit of brown coloration here, also around the sides as well. I have not cooked anything too heavy or with anything that has a really dark color. I've been making soups, chicken stews. You know, there's nothing that's really brown. I've never even made beef casserole or beef stew or anything like that. And it's and you do see some scratches down the bottom and the coloration. So that would lead me to think that the quality of the interior is much better here in this Le Creuset. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, what are you getting for the extra €100? I mean, I would pay that myself because it's a lifetime investment for me. So in that sense, €100 is really nothing. Well, it's not nothing, but it's really worth it for me. But I mean, like I said, this vessel has performed incredibly well. You know, excellent heat retention. So if you know, if you didn't want to pay the €200 for this, then you should have no regrets with this at all. Yes. So yeah, that's a quick comparison. Well, the guy is coming to pick this one up in about 10 minutes, so I don't have another shot to to do this video. So this is my only take. And yeah, so hope you found that helpful. Yes, I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, just in very short summary, better quality is what you're getting. I would do another comparison if I had a brand new one, and I am going to order a brand new one, I think, because I also bought this secondhand. So and it's also interesting to see that the differences between a brand new Le Creuset and a 5-year-old version, which I think would be metal. Well, not that this is cast iron metal as well, but the stainless knob handle. Yeah, knob is a better word. And I know the new ones have bigger handles, so that's I am looking forward to that. So yeah, it's just you have to decide if the quality differences is worth that extra amount of money. But I have no doubt that both of these will last you many years to come. You know, this may last you longer than this one, but that's quite far into the future. And I think that also applies to other brands of. There are many brands of average priced Dutch ovens or economically priced Dutch ovens, and honestly, I think for average home cook, you know, I think they all do a pretty good job. So, okay, so hope you found that helpful, and yeah, see you next time.